We present the Pointillizer, a dynamic visualization tool that allows you to apply a technique from the visual arts known as pointillism in interactive ways to visualize and experience images and video. To demonstrate this tool, I'm going to go ahead and load an image from a 2-minute video dataset of a kindergarten classroom activity. Upon loading the image, each pixel in the image is slowly replaced with a dot or a circle, the color of which corresponds to the color of that pixel. This allows a viewer to slowly experience different aesthetic and material qualities of a scene. In this case, we are watching the locations, orientations of a group of students and a teacher as they are seated in a classroom engaged in a physics experiment. One can speed up the animation to more quickly reveal images or slow it back down. Here, after speeding up the animation, we can more clearly see the positioning of artifacts, materials, bodies, and people that comprise this 2-minute physics experiment in this image. One can pause the animation to inspect particular qualities of an image or resolve the image to see the actual image. I'll go ahead and resume the animation. You can also reset the canvas space to re-begin the pointillism process. And you can use the highlight button to reveal parts of an image as I'm doing now by clicking on the canvas. You can also change shapes that are drawn. Instead of drawing circles, I'll draw plus signs. I'll reset the canvas so you can see them. And this gives a very different textural feel when you're rendering images through the pointillism process. I'll reset the canvas back to drawing circles, refresh the canvas. And just as you can load images into the tool, you can also load videos. So now I'll load a video file of the exact same interaction. Here we have a 2-minute video of the kindergarten classroom activity. I can play and pause the video. I can turn on and off the sound. I'll leave the sound off for now. And I can scrub through the video to find frames that I'd like to pointillize or render with the tool. When I find a frame, I click the pointillize button at the bottom, and it begins the pointillism process of that frame. This opens a number of new possibilities. In the frame view, I can click and save a frame, as I'm doing now. What I'll do now is I'll load a different image from a different data set from the example data of a family's visit to a museum gallery space. And just as before, I'll save this frame. And now I'll switch over to the frame view where I can compare saved frames. Here we're looking at an image from a 2-minute video of a kindergarten classroom activity and a family's visit to a museum gallery space being pointillized to support new kinds of comparison. You can save as many frames as you'd like from images or videos and make comparisons in this way. I'll switch it back to the image view, and this gives you a little taste of the possibilities of the Pointillizer tool. We continue to expand the features, and collaborators in this effort are welcome.